From Steve Weeks, what will it take? Who looks to take the AFC West? Whichever team you want. Chiefs, Broncos, Chargers, and Raiders are all pretty good options in terms of, like, put it to this way. If they were in the NFC East, I think they would all be the betting favorite from that perspective. So I'm going to go with the Chiefs, then LA, then Denver, then Vegas. Sorry, Raiders fans, but all four are going to be very much in the playoff mix. From the RC Plane Builder, top 5 candidates for Comeback Player of the Year. Okay, well, actually, how about we show you the odds for Comeback Player of the Year? Derrick Henry plus 425, Jameis Winston plus 450, Daniel Jones plus 800, Christian McCaffrey plus 1,000, and Michael Thomas plus 1,000. So 2 Saints players on there. I'm going to cross off Daniel Jones. Sorry. If McCaffrey stays fully healthy for a year, which is a pretty big if, I think it's McCaffrey. I like the value there, plus 1,000. Henry's a good bet, and you can never rule out the wee baby Jameis, of course, because that's just how things always tend to go. So who will win Comeback Player of the Year? Let me know in the comments section. Is it Winston? Is it McCaffrey? Someone else altogether? Drop that name for me in the comments. We here at NFL Daily have NFL, NBA, and college football coverage. So make sure that you don't miss out. If you haven't already, hit that big red button and subscribe for free daily videos. Latuya67, most surprising cut. I'm going to go Leatherwood, like I kind of just mentioned. That because of the dead money the Raiders were going to eat until the Bears claimed him, you would have eaten about $6 million this year in dead cap space. That's a lot for a team to eat. So I am surprised he got cut. And the fact there was a top 20 pick who lasted 1 year with no, like, obvious major off-the-field arrest, etc. stuff. So, like, I was surprised with how quickly overall he got. I know there were the rumors out there, but the quickness of it was pretty shocking. From Shanav, our Broncos fan, should Denver trade for Isaiah Wynn? They got to figure out the money. Cap a little bit tight, but just extend Russell Wilson, and you're fine there on that standpoint there. Trading for Isaiah Wynn. Billy Turner, who I like, has kind of been banged up a lot. There's been some buzz of maybe you don't play him at tackle, which is weird. If you are not sold on Billy Turner, absolutely trade for Isaiah Wynn and plug him in day one at right tackle. I don't think Denver would do it because they're already so light on draft capital, but I love the all-in idea behind it. From Slappy Sammy, where will Ndamukong Suh sign? It's a great question, and I don't know. Allegedly, Suh wants around $9 million. He is not going to get that on the open market, I can pretty much promise you. Maybe half of that makes a bit more sense there. Minnesota Vikings, I think, make a lot of sense. They've been linked so heavily to Suh, but they are not offering him that $9 million price tag. The Raiders need some defensive line help there. Cleveland Browns, Denver Broncos, maybe as a dark horse fit there. I think Cincinnati, by the way, should have been a lot more aggressive. They were aggressive, but they should have gone all-in aggressive in free agency because they're not paying Joe Burrow or Jamar Chase anything from that standpoint. So those are 5 teams I would at least consider as good destinations. So sound off for me. Where do you think Ndamukong Suh will end up signing? I'm going to make this question the pinned comment on today's video. So if an ad break comes here on YouTube, take advantage of it. Head down there and make your predictions where Ndamukong Suh will sign. Defensive Rookie of the Year and Offensive Rookie of the Year. Okay, offensive, it's probably not going to be a quarterback. I really want to say Drake London. I really do. Not sure there's going to be enough targets for a run-heavy offense to go around there. So Drake London makes sense. Maybe a Garrett Wilson. I could see a Breece Hall impressing there. I don't think, by the way, it's going to be a quarterback. I think the year of the quarterback Rookie of the Year didn't happen last year with Jamar Chase, not going to this year. And I'll go Trayvon Walker, the number 1 overall pick. He's looked really good so far for Jacksonville, but I really want it to be Sauce Gardner because I love Sauce Gardner and that name for the Jets. A lot of great defensive options, not as good offensive. Today's show is made possible by our sportsbook partner, BetUS. Head over to chatsports.com/bet and use the promo code you see right there. It's NFL Daily. Chatsports.com/bet. promo code NFL. You can bet on a wide array of things, week 1 games, odds, and about some Coach of the Year odds. Some big lines here, by the way, so if you can get it right, you're going to win a ton of money. Brandon Staley, Josh McDaniels, and Brian Dable are your betting favorites, which McDaniels being in there, I get Staley and Dable, or excuse me, Staley and Hackett, but I think I'm not sold on the Raiders. I'm a little bit worried on that front there. Mike McDaniels plus 6,000 or 1,600, same as Shanahan, Nick Sirianni, and Kevin O'Connell. So an obvious bias towards the new coaches. If the Chargers make the playoffs, maybe they'll give it to Brandon Staley. But I think that is always a wide open race. It's a good one to keep an eye out for.
What up, King Seahawk? What players could be breakout candidates or disappointments in fantasy this year? Love this question. Personally, one of my favorite breakout stars, and when I think of breakout, I'm talking like a league winner. Somebody who really, really could just put you over the top, kind of like what Jonathan Taylor did last season. Now, if you're looking for more sleepers, my favorite sleepers are Pacheco, the running back from the Chiefs, also Romeo Doubs, wide receiver from Green Bay. But some breakout candidates, I'll say Allen Lazard deserves to be in that list. The fact that Devontae Adams isn't there anymore, he's going to be the number 1 receiver in Green Bay. If he gets 150 targets from Aaron Rodgers, there's going to be a lot of production there. I'll also look at a player like, I think Josh Jacobs could win some people leagues. If he gets as much work, like if he gets 250 carries on this Raiders offense, he's going to be a really tough guy to defend. Now, definitely has some injury issues, there's no doubt about it. From a disappointment standpoint, I think Tyreek Hill's numbers are going to go drastically down because he's not going to have Patrick Mahomes. I think Patrick Mahomes' numbers could actually go down here a little bit. And then I would say also at maybe running back, a guy that I am just scared to get anywhere near is Christian McCaffrey because of the injury concerns around him. Now, we talked about some of these quarterbacks. I said Patrick Mahomes, he's not my favorite quarterback. But I want to know from everyone who's tuning in right now to NFL Daily, who is your favorite QB? When you think of all of them from top to bottom, I would say right now in the league, I'm a Raider guy, so I'm going to rep with Carr because I know he helps out the team put up some W's. But in terms of what QBs I love watching the most, I love watching Josh Allen play right now. He is unbelievably entertaining to me. Joe Burrow, the command, and then I'm not a fan of Brady all that much, but you have to be able to respect the fact that this man is 45 years old, still going out there putting up some ridiculous numbers. Clarence says Carr, Jalen Hurts from currently rebranding.
From Zach Kane, do you think the NFC, AFC will split one day and make a third conference? No. It's three does not work for a Super Bowl. Like you get the third, there's just no way. That's not a pathway anyone would pursue. So NFC is the way it's going to stay forever. Add a team, maybe. Third conference? No.